Is right from here, it becomes little beings like the Smurfs over there. You could walk to the base of that. Those guys will never do a thing. Because there's certain places, it's only little people. Only. There's ones where it's comboed, but there's spots over there, and they will never do anything. To make you to get them. You guys, there has to be. So what you're seeing, I don't know, you guys. That's not space. It's right there. What is that? You guys, there is. I shouldn't talk. I'm not saying it's a Martian, but I just let my cat in again. It's amazing what happens as I'm letting my cat in. Wrong way. There's something in that trident right there. It's a real active right behind there. And I'm looking at that trident. It looks like one of the tricks to me. I'm not making this up. Because there's also a white trident that comes out really interesting. It's straight and put in that tree so they can be right in town. Watch this. Look, you see it? Look at the white one. That's a spot, you guys. I'm telling you, I've got it down to a science. In your town, this town, well, I think it varies depending on where you go. This is the hot spot, you know. That's why I stay here. It's the only reason, you guys. The cell phone is lighting this up. It's not. It must use the snow. It's much darker than it appears. That's kind of cool. You can tell it's a little bit of a wet snow. It's a little early. Look how pretty though. I'm going to film today. I'm up early. I think being in this, believe it or not, see, I have to say this. For years, I really spent, knowing I was probably wrong, but really still thinking I wasn't, in a sense, like, I would apply my restrictions to them all the time. My cat's having trouble. Is the weather. I used to think weather, well, by the way, it's beautiful. It's not cold at all. Like, I don't know. It must be just cold enough to snow, but it feels like it's about 35, 40. It's really, really nice out. Morning, I just woke up. Look at this. I thought this was just cool to show people. There's Robert's Jeep. It's worth a lot of money, actually. You can't find these anymore. It's actually, yeah, this one is the one. There he has another one. I like the other one better. Shh, it's okay, honey. This has been going on. She meows 24 hours a day. She's losing her mind. Hey, a car. I think it's snowing in there. Right there. It's always snowing right there. Over there. It's like a hot spot. That little slope, that would be a good ski slope, like a mini ski slope up there. because it's always snowing right there, right in there. Most of you probably have more deer than I do, even if you're like in the city. I don't see that many deer, but elk we do have. Look at the elk. This is the first time of year they're here. They just come down. In the next couple of days, there could be thousands of them here. I don't see the big males. The big males, no, because it's hunting season right now. I'm pretty sure it's elk, so they're all hiding. Those big bulls, isn't it pretty interesting how they know, like whether it's instinctually or they're just born knowing that when we're coming after them.
Hey up, guys. Happy Sundays. Let's have a look behind me. Isn't it weird the way you can't do it? It's behind you. Sunday morning, guys. 7 clocks have gone back, haven't they? Fall back. See all in me grey hair, can't you? I'm an alligator. Oh, it work's gone ballistic and I just can't seem to get out much. You It's being dark, guys. It's just starting to brighten up now. Thought to do a little vid. Hear that? Just thought to do a vid, guys. Just to let you know I'm still alive. Anyway, it's the norm, innit? See you tomorrow.
Look how pretty. Now something really cool happened here. I think it's worth telling the story. I'm almost sure I didn't put it up, so I'll tell you again. And if I did, at least you get to hear it again. There's a guy standing right in the middle right there. Some amazing trout fishing here. There was a fire. Some of this stuff burned 2 summers ago. So this town. This is the far edge of Gypsum, which is connected to Eagle, which is connected to Avon, which is connected to Beaver Creek, which is connected to Vail. And one of the mayors here, like he was like one of the heads of the town. He was one of the he had an important position with the town. I think it was the mayor. I'll find the article and try to put it in here or in the description of the video, because I haven't looked it up in years, but I'm sure I could find it. This guy is down here. He has a secret. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere on this stretch. He has a secret, what he thinks, you know, his secret fishing spot is, where other people can't get to. Long story short, he goes in there, and if you watch it, and if I'm wrong at all, I don't think I will be. It's just been a while, so I forgot. But he goes down to his spot, and as soon as he gets, like, he's getting to the water there, he sees it there. It's not just like impressions, but they're unbelievably flawless footprints. Probably happened at night time. They didn't even realize how good they were leaving them, or it is such a remote. So I'm like, I can find this article. I'll go get it real fast. So it's not listed under like footprints and gypsum. I remember literally watching it. It was a TV show, like Discovery, but I can't spend a lot of time to like do different types of searches on it. I even asked Copilot. She couldn't find it. But I remember watching it and hearing the whole story. It'd be interesting to see if someone can track it down. If not, to see if they actually removed the story would be interesting. Corner of this river that maybe they were comfortable that no one would see it. I don't know. Usually, whether someone will see it or not, they try not to do that. Anyway, long story short, this guy has never even considered this subject in his whole life. But he knows what he's seeing. He knows what he's seeing because there's many of them, and they're sunk in deep like in sand and perfectly molded. And long story short, somehow the Discovery, I don't know who it was Discovery, or it was one of those cable shows came out here. I'll find it. And they're like making like feet and then putting weights on them so they could decide how deep it was. That way they can figure out how much it weighs. So I go on and on, but I will put in a clip. I haven't seen it yet, but I stopped down here at the river. I'm talking about it. I remember it perfectly. You should have seen this apparatus they developed. It took them like days just to get like 500 pounds on it so it would sink in exactly like the footprint. I thought it was amazing. So I'm hoping someone tracks this thing down, whatever the name of it is. It probably was called something else because it's TV. They have to be very careful in how to present things. So they're going to spin it as a TV show. Right? Never, ever at the conclusion of any TV show will you have learned something new. Look, they told me, you guys, on the fourth TV show now, you are not allowed to convince someone of something they did not already know of before. This is a hidden FCC law. And you talk to regular people like, I have a friend that's in the FCC. He's never told me this. You know, this is the problem. Of course he didn't. He's not allowed to tell you. It's all real, you guys. Nothing you ever see on this channel isn't the truth, just so you know. Well, you know what's I wasn't thinking really about when I was kind of like bashing like what how ridiculous anything that you see on TV is. Like they're pushing weights down and stuff. But I was thinking, how important is that for us? Because there you go, that really happened. And I'm not by the river much, especially out here, but it shows you that they're right there walking at the river. And then where'd he come from? It's like, does he come from inside, like under the water, or does he come mosey on from down there, or is it something where we don't use logic and common sense? It could be any one of those things. So my point being is that by him doing that video, we know for sure that something with feet. There's many. It's not like a one footprint. There was many. They were so blatant and they were deep, and you could see the lines and the toes. The only thing that really hurts me is what I'm holding in my hand. But I've explained that to you guys. I don't want to do it really at this point too much. Like, what if I put this camera down and a year from now I found out every secret for a fact to the world? I guess I would do it, but I don't really want to go through that unless I can bring you with me. Because what fun is it to know? Be like, you guys don't understand. I know the secrets to the world. I get that from my son. He's like, Dad, you don't understand. I'm like, I know, I don't understand. Very interesting. I think that is water right there, like years ago. See, at this stage in this venture I'm on, to me, that's made. Whether it was made 50 million years ago or 50 years ago, it was made. Would you think that was water by looking at it? But the river's like way over there. A little far, but let's see. Just sightseeing. I'm not trying to timestamp. Latent. has something going on inside of there. Yes, it's all out there. This place is like quarantined from humans. Like in a way, like you wouldn't want to go. What did I just see? Hey, just a reminder, if you're watching this is just some extra, there's some new stuff, but extra clips from out here from the last video I did. People asked me, they're like, Mark, if you have any more out there, please put it up. And I was like, yeah, I have lots of it. I didn't want to like, bore you to death. But some of the shots are okay. I'm just going through them. So go back to the last video. It's called Revelation, and it will really help you see how this is done. Sorry, I'm driving. It's amazing, like, if you guys think this is shaky, you haven't watched a Bigfoot video. Have you ever seen Bigfoot videos? I'm out here free-holding cameras. I have something to do. Photographers don't have any content. So they got to spend all their time trying to impress you with ridiculous shots and $5,000 cameras. I wish I had a better camera. I'll just go ahead and show it to you. So I keep a lot of these out, even if it's like perfect 4K. I keep them out because people cannot understand. It's been very well dictated to me through society. Never to tell anyone anything. They know nothing. There's no secret why at this point in this stage in our lives that you know nothing. Because they are not going to tell you. What you have to do is think outside of yourself. Like when you die, you're fine. They could tell you everything. It's the rest of the imbeciles that are just these. They're arguing in Walmart. Okay, these people can know nothing, or the world will implode. Okay, they're too far down the line in the lies to come out now. Probably shouldn't say this, but I have a lot of family in DC and stuff, and I have in-laws and stuff that know highly ranked people in DC, and it's funny. He's told me privately that he's hung around and during card games and stuff, and tried to say something. He said this guy doesn't know anything. He doesn't talk about any secrets around. I was like, yeah, of course. This guy doesn't know the first thing. He doesn't know his tushy from a hole in the ground. It's called plausible deniability. They have the guy in your neighborhood that's an executive over at the Pentagon. He doesn't know the first thing about anything. They've made this mistake before. They know to keep this from you, because at the poker game, when this guy has a few drinks, of course he wants to tell his friend. He feels exactly like I do. He just fakes it. We're human. We want to tell each other secrets. It's exciting and it's fun. So it's very frustrating. How do I say anything like your friends? Your friend is just a proxy. He might do a real job, but he's not in on it. They have the common folk, even in high positions, there for a reason. So when you get pried on, you're going to meet a dead end. And this guy truly knows nothing. Nothing. This guy was funny. Some of the things I see, it's insane, you guys. When I put these, if you ever see me and I'm not voice over, I just put these in. It's because as I'm doing the video, I come across like a picture I downloaded years ago. Again, I want to talk about how people are like, why is it blurry? Nothing's blurry except your information and your thinking. Okay, and I'm talking about everyone, including me. Wait, me probably more than most. I'm just focused on this, right? Nothing is blurry. I'm zooming from 3/4 to about a mile away, really. Okay, then I got to make the video. Right through the editor. Then I got to save it. It becomes a video. Then I got to upload it, process it to YouTube, which makes it terrible on purpose, literally on purpose. Then they downgrade the quality. It's crazy. Just a little bit anyway. And then this is from Carlos. Carlos, thank you so much. It's screenshotted while he's watching it in Puerto Rico. He screenshots. He's an expert cameraman. Like on the big cameras, he's a professional cameraman. Makes a lot of money and doing Ricky Martin concerts and stuff. And he will screenshot them, send them to me. I have to re-download it, then put it back on here on my computer, then take it from my computer, put it back into my editor. So nothing is blurry, just your information and your education. You know what, guys? Check this out. This is amazing. Look at this. I mean, just you guys, I'm happy with this just for the visuals, like how beautiful it is here. That's my job too. Like it's not very often where I actually get a landscape that's that gorgeous. Wait till I turn around, you guys. Wait for this, okay? I just want to show you how unique that one rock is. That's there all by itself, right? And if you look in the back, you'll see you got your marks. I can't see much going on. I'm not sure how they're doing it back there. I didn't go into the forest there, but man, is it weird. And I was explaining it's a mile this way, a mile like that. So here's the mile, but this is finally getting like this. It's like this until you get here, and then it finally opens up. This is something special. Right there, so good. And then look, check this out. This is my cell on my camera, but you can still see in there pretty good. I don't want to see anything next. I want to see something else. I think it's very difficult. One of the reasons why it's so hard is because I don't talk about it much. I'm just going so I can see, so you guys hear me. So there's a knowing factor. So when a person's around, I can't explain some of the footage that's been captured throughout the year. Some of it might be fake, or one of a kind, like where they're just he was a fish out of water doing something very rare, which throws us off on our research because they just don't do that. Let's see white X way up there, way up top. I forgot what I was saying. There you go. The radar. I love untouchables. It's amazing how every aspen over there died. Ooh, that's hard to hold in the wind. All right, cool. That's about all I can do today, you guys. I had to come take a look, and I couldn't even leave till like 2 because of the weather, and I was out filming in the truck this morning. That is blatant. Look at that, you guys. You can't get there? Hold on a second, man. Look at that face. See this face right here? It's all steep and smooth. It's an optical illusion. Maybe I could go up there. See, once you get up here, you start to see what's really going on. Looks like half a face. See that eyeball? Looks like half a mouth and face at the entrance. Remember how hard this is, you guys. I'm trying to hold it as steady as I can. I haven't seen anything. It doesn't mean anything. I know they're there. I don't think these guys are. I've never had an indication here from them that they want anything to do with me at all. So I'm in a place where, I'm hoping that happens. But I see them, I know they're here. It's incredible. And it's the only place I can be today. And man, did I spend like money and time to get here. There's deer, lots of deer. That's not that old, that's from like last summer. Still got blood on it. This to me looks like it was taken there. There's 2 bones. Probably a coyote. Like, you know, he grabs it. Because remember, there's a pecking order. So the wimpy coyote, he'll grab his bone real quick and run. Spot's a little bit weird looking. Tree down, and then something's been disturbed right there. This area. Oh, it was a bee's nest. A bear did it, maybe. Look. It's probably a bear last year. This amazing perch on the oldest tree in the forest. We have something clearly running away from it, and we think it's possibly a trick. Plus, I get some good zooms in this where they're right behind X's thing. You guys, you can't do this and expect me not to. They did. I can't believe they did it over here too. Look how they used entire trees. Look, this is an entire tree. Can't explain these boulder piles to save my life. Another floater in the middle of the sky. I don't know why it's blurring when I'm zooming on that thing. Come on now. Blatant. Are we starting to catch on? I show you the same exact thing in every single world I go to. Okay? It's amazing how they cleared all of this. Like, they literally swept it with a broom, you guys. I mean, it should look like that, you know? That's how the woods look. Go in any woods. It's years of compost and leaves. They clean it all, and it's all on their structures. It's incredible. I found this. I was in, oh, they got more new. That's all new. I found this forest this same day we filmed that dude, the all mask guy. Afterwards, I had completely forgot. Wow. I know, because Hobbitville starts over there. This whole world. right from here. It becomes little beings like the Smurfs over there. We could walk to the base of that. Those guys will never do a thing. Because there's certain places, it's only little people. Only. There's ones where it's comboed, but there's spots over there, and they will never do anything. To make you aware of them, because it's too dangerous. We're too powerful for them. It's one thing, and as soon as a human knows he can prey on something, he will. Look at that. Trail marker. Two trail markers. What do you say if you're a regular person there? This is the beginning of Hobbitville. These are all little. As soon as you get right past here, it's all rocks. And it's all hobbits. Yep. I mean, I don't know. You can make up whatever word you want, Piles. Squirrels don't do that. Okay? Squirrels will take it and put it in a hole up in a tree, maybe, and stockpile, but not where everyone else can get it. You ever see Ice Age? Okay? It's not much different. Once he got that acorn, that's whatever he had, that nut he had, he wasn't giving up for the rest of his life. It's kind of a joke with that movie, but not really. This is them. These are the others. There's little tiny beings here, and they come out of places like that. Right there. Okay, it's not an animal, I promise. That's got cobwebs in front too. That's the second hole.